Hello everyone, and welcome to another edition of Sports and Macroeconomics. I'm your host, Kirk McKinney. Today's topic is the idea of infant industry. Before we get started, let me ask you guys a few simple questions. Does anybody know Al Harrington, Darius Miles, Deshaun Stevenson, Kwame Brown, Tyson Chandler, Eddie Curry, Sean Livingston, Robert Swift, Sebastian Telfair, Al Jefferson? The names go on and on and on and on. But what my question is, what all do these players have in common? Let me answer that for you. They all suffer from having mediocre to terrible NBA careers. What else do they have in common? All of these players made the jump straight from high school to the National Basketball Association. In addition to these players, there are also many foreign players that enter the league that are 21 or under that have done nothing so far in their careers as well, i.e. Darko Milicic. Yes, there is the exception, for example, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Tracy McGrady, but it took those players many years to develop their game today. With that being said, the NBA is a perfect example of an infant industry. An infant industry is a young industry that may need temporary protection from competition from established industries of other countries to develop an acquired comparative advantage. The NBA has been around for many years, but its players keep getting younger and younger. Ever since 1995, there's been a steady trend in the increasing number of players that leave straight from high school and enter the NBA draft. These young players are no match for the veterans or established players in the league because in most cases they can't compete physically and mentally. The young players are also still immature and do not know how to handle the situations thrown at them. For example, budgeting the millions and millions of dollars that they are making. Many of these players have a lot of talent but just have not developed into the all-around player, or shall I say, acquired that comparative advantage in the league. Many of these players that went to college before the NBA, i.e. Michael Jordan, enjoy a comparative advantage over the players that came straight from high school because the older players' game or product was produced in college. This is why the National Basketball Association should increase the age limit of players or develop a program that will protect the young players coming into the league so they can develop their game or comparative advantage. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure, and this concludes another edition of Sports and Macroeconomics. Once again, I'm your host, Kirk McKinney. Thanks for joining, and we'll see you next time.